Next, I would like to show you Azeroth and what's been going on there. As you might have inferred from the title of the expansion, the next place that your heroes will visit is called Pandaria. Pandaria is populated by an isolationist group of panda bears known as the Pandaren, who are led by their monks, who know martial arts and other various forms of weaponless fighting.
I used to take karate back when I lived in Katy. I found that the actual lessons, learning the moves, was fine, if a bit repetitive at times. But the thing was, I couldn't stand one of my teachers who would come there during the summer and Christmas breaks, whose name I won't mention here, because her overall intensity just rubbed me up the wrong way. I don't know how to describe it. She was kind of like a drill sergeant, but without the rudeness, if you know what I'm saying. And I also found that beyond a certain point, the commitment level, really, you had to really be more into it, and they were trying to encourage you to become an instructor yourself, which I didn't have any desire to do. So I got up to brown belt, which is like 3 belts, I think, away from black in their system, before I finally decided, well, move on.
Honestly, I agree. I've never agreed with tough love either, and I really felt your pain a lot during that time too. However, you might want to consider that the Pandaren actually are not that different from your characters. They're actually trying to sue for peace between the Alliance and the Horde, or otherwise convince them about the consequences of anger and other things like that.
And then there's the fact that their culture revolves around drinking beer and other alcoholic type brews. Now, I don't have any problem with people who drink in general, especially socially. But to me, it just seems that's really out of place for a race like the Pandaren, because I've seen firsthand what alcohol can do. In 2004, my dad became an alcoholic while I was down from England visiting him over the summer. I won't go into details about the story, but I'll just say it wasn't a pretty picture.
One fact about Sakura I never told you until now is that her real name is actually Summer. It's a long story as to why she adopted the alias Sakura, but generally her closest friends in the church do still call her Summer, however. Now on to a more touchy subject, which is what has happened with Jaina Proudmoore following the destruction of her city Theramore by Garrosh Hellscream. It pains me greatly to tell you this, but things are not going well with her. King Varian has mellowed out considerably by the time the Alliance and Horde staged the two-sided invasion of Orgrimmar to topple the corrupt war chief. Following Garrosh's capture in the final moments of the raid on Orgrimmar, Jaina actually expressed to the rest of the Alliance that Varian needed to continue the war against the Horde, and that he would regret the day he tried to call truce right then, believing that the new war chief Vol'jin could one day resume the war against the Alliance. After Summer got back from the siege, she disappeared into the catacombs of the Church of Holy Light and wouldn't come back out. Nobody could blame her. Jaina may have betrayed the Blood Elves' trust with the Purge of Dawn earlier, but now she was betraying the light and all it stood for. She had gone from being a paragon of virtue to the very type of authority figure someone had resented since the day she first stepped foot on Earthrealm. But in time, Sakura did come back to her people and gave a speech to the congregation about the whole chain of events. She told them that she was considering trying to convince King Varian and the Council of Six that Jaina was not fit to lead the Kirin-Tor, and she needed to be removed from power. Although time will tell if Summer will actually go through with this or not. But the one thing I remember her saying is, if Jaina truly has fallen, I will do what I must.
That's very sad for what used to be one of the few characters in this game that I actually really sympathized with. One thing that's really been I've been wondering about the Warcraft universes. Just like in Star Wars, there's all the people that start off heroic but end up falling to the dark side. And also, we see the Horde get a lot darker in Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria. Do you have any insight as to why this happens so much here, even without the influence of the Force, like in the Star Wars universe?
I think the Alliance and Horde have at their cores weak personalities. What I mean by that is, would they choose to be tyrannical sociopaths? I couldn't imagine it. But could they be caught up in it in some way? Yes. Because I think that at the core, nobody really knows. They want to do the right thing. They're always trying to be there for their people and to fight for the freedom of their kingdoms. But I think that ultimately, as a result of their pride on being the only righteous ones in Azeroth and their refusal to think about what they do, most of the Alliance and Horde are actually rather malleable people who do take on a villainous personality and mannerisms. They don't have strong cores. I think the main difference, the Pandaren and the Jedi are trained to have very strong cores. They believe in balance and peace at all costs, even if they are lawful organizations who have combat training and are thus more than capable of fending for themselves. And the Alliance and Horde leaders have much more of a tendency to let their pride and passion forgo rationality. So their moral bearing and, in fact, personality often changes depending on what the situation is and who's talking. And I think that does not a good, strong hero make. Although they told you otherwise during your interviews with them, your characters actually decided to ultimately be there for their factions when the time came to assault Orgrimmar. One character you didn't meet is called Gwarzi, who's a troll hunter. He was one of the people spearheading the operation, along with Vol'jin.
Fronts of the Elements, if I ever saw one. just keep on coming, but he just keeps fighting them off. Man, this is amazing.
Last but not least, Sophia herself.
It's a testament to her faith. She's able to stand up like this just with her light shields.